What's up, everybody? Been a while, man. I'm gonna attempt to do some Boro Fraliens, aka low mass Fraliens. Same specs. But let me go over what you're gonna need. You're gonna need 4-ply 0.3, right? You're gonna need some 30 gauge. I'm sorry, 0.3 and 80. You're gonna want you some 30 gauge round wire in 80 for sure. You're gonna want some glue sticks. You're gonna want a lighter. You're gonna want 40 gauge to use for bonding wire. Don't matter who you got. Or you're gonna want a roller or some kind of tape measure to lay on your table so you can measure your stuff out, right? Let me hit my vape. You're gonna have to take your time prepping this stuff. Starting off anyway. Let me get my old man glasses. I'll be 46 in June, dude. Fuck. Alright, there's my pop-all glasses. So, what I'm gonna do is get me some 0.3 and 80. I cut two pieces of 22. I got two 22-inch pieces. If you want to get a 3mm 5-rep stick, you only need to cut 8. Well, 16, two 16s and fold them in half, they're going to be 8, right? But I do 22 because I like to have extra. That's just me, it's personal choice. I would rather have enough than not enough, you know what I mean? So, I just do 2 pieces. It don't matter if it's 4-ply, 10-ply, 8-ply, 6-ply. I always do 22 inches per man. That's just what I do. I might have to redo a piece. That doesn't look like it came off too well. We'll see. Okay, 2 pieces done. I'm gonna fold it in half, and it's gonna make 4. Let me see. So half of 22 is 11. So I grab it from 11 on my tape measure. Now here's where you fold it at. You're gonna have just take your time with prep, dude. It's no rush. Now the ribbon's kinked. That's when you see your ribbon's kinked. Don't throw it away. Throw it away, dude. I probably didn't stretch it enough. Throw it away right away, because you're gonna be pissed. It ain't gonna work. Make sure it's stretched enough. That was my fault. Some spools you had no problem with, some you do. It's the nature of the beast. No big deal. You stretch it, man. You want to make sure it's even. No kinks in ribbon, dude. Alright. Okay. Got that done. Grab it at the 11-inch mark, like I said. You want to get you some water or your spit. Now, if you're making for somebody else, don't use spit. But this is just for demonstration purposes, dude. If I can do them right. These are not for anybody else. What I'm trying to say. Use a bowl or a water dispenser. There's my loop, okay? See where my finger's at? That's where I'm gonna use 40 gauge. Get you some 40 gauge. .40 gauge is the best bonding wire, dude. I think. So, you tie it. People ask me how many times you tie it, or you wrap it around. Don't matter. How many times you want to do it is the key. Now, when you're done, put your 40 gauge on there. From the top, you want to go down. You ain't got to go down fast. Get water, dude. Stay straight, right? So you want to eye it. You want to turn it around. It's not going to be even on each side. It's not possible when you first cut it. Stretch it out. So grab the end that's not even. You want to cut it. You see how it's even now? Yeah, it's even now, dude. So you want to turn it around again. This shit is... Yeah, it's a bitch. 4 Plaza bitch, man. Make sure. Remember, it's not enough times. Do it as many times as you want. People are like, oh, how many times do you do it? I don't count. Put your stack, right? Set it to the side. I don't count, man. I just do it till it's straight, you know what I mean? Now, I don't have any wire optimum I don't have any Coil Society 30 gauge, so I gotta use wire optimum. So what? They're wire optimum N80 30 gauge. So remember I told you when I measured my ribbon, each piece was 22 inches, right? I'm gonna do one piece of 24. Then I'm gonna grab it at 22 and fold it. I like to make sure it's long enough. And it's gonna stretch it out. I don't need to do it this long, but I just do. I just do, dude. I just do, okay? I'd rather have enough than not enough, you know what I mean? Probably not needed, but it's just me, man. I do it every single time. I always cut each piece of ribbon at 12 inches all the time. 22 inches all the time, and I cut my frames 24. Always do. Anyway, let's pick it up. And, you're gonna fold it. You don't wanna you wanna be very gentle with this. You're gonna have to caress it, finesse it, or whatever you wanna call it. Manipulate it. For sure, dude. The main thing is you want to get the ribbon stack inside the middle of the frames. That is key. I used to do 2 individual frames, but I got tired of this way, once you figure it out, once you practice, it's not that bad. It just takes time. Four pieces of .3 with 30 gauge frames can be a bitch. I'm gonna show you the better looking result when it's done. Get you some kind of something. Don't y'all wanna? I'm gonna show you. The purpose is to get the stack inside the middle of your frames, but you don't want to go overboard. Barely pinch it, dude. Barely pinch it, bro. Now get you some 40 gauge. I forgot to tell you, cut you some 40 gauge. And set it at the end of your table or in front of you, because that's going to be what you're going to use to hold your stack together with your frames. It's the best binding wire, I think. Do it about 6, 8 times, 10 times, it doesn't matter. You don't even have to count if you don't want.
You can never do it enough.
You can never do it enough, dude. See? It's in there now, right? That's the 40 gauge. So you want to go down it, make sure your frames are on the end of it, dude. You got to do that. But I'm holding it. Get you some glue. Get you a glue stick, right? Glue. And hot glue dries fucking fast, dude. So whatever you're planning on gluing, when you heat it up, you better go. Also, don't let it sit there, because it's gonna fucking fall, and it's gonna fall on your leg or your fucking nuts or your hand, and it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna hurt like a bitch. Some people don't glue their hook in, they say loop in. I do. I build with a lot of fucking tension, dude, so. I'm just cutting a little bit of it off. Now you make sure you go down again. I'm just gluing it to keep the frames together. Even though I used 40 gauge to secure the 30 gauge frames and the 4 pieces of ribbon. I still do this. It's insurance, bro. You know what I mean? There's no wrong way to do it. As long as you're doing it, and you're doing it consistently, then there's no wrong way, right? So fuck what people think. Do it your way, bro. All right, see how it's glued together? Now, get you another piece of 40 gauge, bro. Now let me explain what I'm doing. I'm going down the stack. This is to keep the frames and the frames and the ribbon together, dude. Don't go. This is just foreplay, okay? Be very gentle, man. Very gentle. About 5 times. Some people use ribbon. I use 40 gauge for every fucking thing, dude. All my binding wire is 40 gauge. There's no better gauge for. I just like 40, man. About 5 times, cut your excess off. After I do that, I go down, I keep going down. Use your thumb, your finger. I keep going down. I'm gonna show you so far. See? It's together, man. 40 gauge. I'm sorry, 4-ply, 30 gauge frames. You have to. You better prep it right, man. You better prep it right. If you don't, it's gonna be disaster for you. And you take your time. It's small shit, man. It's not as easy as it looks. Cut your excess off. Like I said, I'm just going back down the stick. I'm almost to the end. When you go down to the end and you find a piece that you want to use 40 gauge with, hold it. Very important. Hold it. Okay? It's another piece. I'm probably using too much 40, but for 40 gauge, that's what I do. For 4-ply, I haven't did these in a couple months. And I don't want to tell you the wrong weight. My weight might not even work for you, but I'm telling you how I do it. Go down again, right? Okay, one more time. Another piece of 40 gauge that's on your table next to you, right? Right. Like I say, be careful. And if you're fighting the 40 gauge, get you another piece, dude. It ain't that serious. Five times. Cut it. Okay, now one more time should be enough. But this is where people, when you see your frames, that's the ribbon right there, right? Well, I gotta cut my frames even. Some people, before they do this method, they attach it to their swivel, right? I used to do that, and it's probably the best, but I don't. So, first, how stupid of me. Cut your frames, make them even, dude. That was very stupid of me. Cut your frames, make them even. Now they're even. Do that before you add another piece of 40 gauge, bro. Couple pieces of 40 gauge. Not a lot, because you're gonna want to bring your 40 gauge down close to the end as possible where your frames and your ribbon stack meet. And you wrap it. Don't go hard, like I said, bro. This is thin shit, right? Right. You see it? Works together? Yes. So this is where hot glue comes in play, right? Hot glue. Some people don't glue their chuck in either. Yeah, in the front where your frames and your ribbon stack meet. Yeah, you want to do it. Let it dry for a second. Okay, you see it? Alright, this is next step, bro. Alright. Get your hand drill, your lathe or your Fordham. I'm gonna use the Fordham this time. Oh, gotta lay it down. Gotta open up my hook, fellas. I gotta open my hook up. Okay. If you have a drill chuck, a core holder or whatever, put your make sure it's nice and even inside of your chuck adapter or whatever it is that you use. I gotta get it open first. That would help, huh? Look, this is gonna be disastrous if I don't fix this. I used apparently too much glue in the front end, so yeah. So what I did, I just cut a little bit of it off in the front. Oh, imagine that. Make sure you get it in your chuck or your core holder or whatever. Make sure it's in there. Get your loop in, swivel in. Oh yeah, it's out the way. See where my loop in was, right? That was the purpose. Now what you do is you secure your hook. It adds tension, believe it or not. Now you want to make sure your stack's tight, dude. Now, just to be safe, if you build with a lot of tension, like I do, get you some more glue, right? On your end. Go over it one more time. One more time. You can even do it on your chuck end too, if you want. Now, you want to make sure you get enough tension. Not too much though, because it's 40 gauge. Let me see something. You want to make sure it's even with your make sure it's pretty even with your inside. So that's the main thing, getting it secure and in there. Just give it a couple looks at it, no big deal, you know what I mean? Turn your lathe on or your Fordham or make sure, give it a couple of practice spins. Now, this is very important here. You wanna, yeah. Now, what I'm gonna do, man, I'm gonna readjust this and start it back because I want to get it closer to this end of the table. So, give me 1 second, okay? Alright, this is I just moved it over some. You wanna, I got the decor wrapped around it. You wanna use 29 gauge to decor from 4 gauge, 4 ply, 0.3, 29 gauge frames. You wanna decor from 29, 38. So get you something. Make sure your decor is nice and stretched. Hopefully it is. I just got 40 gauge as my sliders. Make sure she got a nice little grip, man, and let her go. I don't have a Lego like I normally do, so I have to be very careful with it. And I have to stop more than I would because I don't have a Lego to move back and forth. Am I going fast? I'm gonna have to redo it because my decor got caught in the carpet. That's just great. Yep. Let me do it again here. I got it in for taking the decor off, dude, that's all. Make sure your decor is off. Also, what I'm gonna do, fucking carpet, fuck you, bitch. To keep it flat, I'm gonna do what I normally do, and I'm gonna put a Lego on there. One to keep it flat. Probably not needed, but that's what I do, you know? You do what you're comfortable with, right? Yes, we do. So don't put the Lego too tight to it because it'll fuck it up. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna have to start shit over, man. Let's see. Be right back. Just stretching it, that's all. Stretching my 2938 decor, everybody. That's all I'm doing, man. Just stretching it. Just stretching it. Alright, let's try this again. Now the ones that those of y'all that don't have carpet, God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Seriously, God bless y'all. Alright, putting it on there. Cut it off. make sure the decar's hanging. You know what I did? You don't want to know what I did. I'm not going to tell you. Cut the fucking long end of the decar like a stupid bitch. Try this again here. Well, I tell you, I'm on a roll today, huh? For Monday, bro? I'm on a fucking roll, huh? Okay. So you make sure your decar's straight and shit. Get you some water. Get your fingers wet, bro. Okay? Pull it. If you have to stop a few times, stop. Use your slider. You want to make sure that your fingers are wet. You want your decar to slide through your fucking fingers, dude. You don't want to have it where it can't slide through your fingers, you know what I mean? And watch your angle. I did it again, y'all. It did it again. So you know what that means, right? Fuck this fucking carpet, dude. Y'all can laugh because I'm laughing at myself. Am I having trouble with the fuse? That's the easy part. The prep I got. I wish I could no stretch. I already heard all that before. I can't no stretch consistently. So I wish I could, but I can't. So please save the no stretch talk because dude, I wish I could, man. Believe me, I wish I could. Alright, let's try this again here, huh? Be right back again. Yep. Probably going to stretch it a little bit longer. Because your decar, you want it to lay flat. So I'm going to see what I can do, y'all. See if this helps. Alright. Alright, I got that on. Lay my decar on the table, flat. Wrap it around. Wrap it about 3 or 4 times, it doesn't matter. Just make sure it's on there, you know what I mean? Make sure your decor is good. Make sure it's nice and tight. Your decor is still good and fingers wet. So you want to make sure it can slide through the your fingers, man. And that's pretty much it, dude. I mean, I could literally feel the decor sliding through my fingers. That's what you want. You don't want to have it too tight, you know what I mean? When you're doing your fuse, you want to pull back though. You want to have that tension, as they say, right? Right. Make sure it's still going good. Pull back. Don't hold the D-cord too tight. You want to have it in between your fingers. I got it between this finger and my thumb. Oh, don't let go like I do. All right. Almost done. Yep. Get right on that son of a bitch. If you have to see, man. Get right on that motherfucker. Like right on it, dude. Remember, you're the one making these coils, right? Experiment. Because you don't know if you're going to have a better way or not. Experiment. But once you find your way, stick with it, man. Let somebody tell you, oh, that ain't the right way. If you're doing it consistently, it's the right way, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to have more than enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, son. Carpet, fuck you. I got you. Yeah, buddy. Done? Imagine that, huh? Anyway. I'm about to show y'all what the stick looks like. But yeah, man, just keep your tension right. Prep. So 4 pieces of 0.3 is not easy. to when you first starting off 30 gauge. You can say, oh, I had to go a few times. You know, you gotta do it, man. So what? You're making the coils. But I showed you how important prep is with ribbon, right? There's no way around it. Ribbon does not forgive you. People say a ribbon can't collapse. Yes, it can, because it folds and buckles. Round wire, you take the decor off. Round wire is a lot more forgiving than ribbon is, dude. Once ribbon is twisted and buckles, if your prep's not right, you're fusing, you can see it fold, you didn't prep right. Anyway, much love. If y'all ever are curious about me on Facebook, hit up my Facebook group, JJ Handmade Coils. Hit up me, I'm Johnny Johnson on there, and if I can help you, I will. Much love to everybody. Keep vaping. We're going to keep doing this. Keep having fun. If you need any questions, if I can help you, I will. If it's something you want me to do, message me, and I'll see what I can do. Much love, everybody. This is the Boro Fraliens, low mash Fraliens I did. Just now in front of y'all.